Hello, everybody. What is going on? I am AkumaNexus, bringing you guys back some more My Hero Academia. Today, we're going to be discussing the amazingness that happened in this episode. It's absolutely incredible. We see Deku, actually being strong without his power. You got to think about it. He did work 10 months, full intense training. So he should be like at least physically strong, He's at a superhuman level without his quirk, but he's pretty strong. He's pretty strong. So we're going to be discussing that today. So of course, guys, if you can give the video a thumbs up, a like rating, subscribe if you already have it, and I'd love to hear feedback on what you thought about this episode. But let's begin. So, starts off kind of cool. It was really badass, actually. They started off with them kind of being introduced more into the school life, taking other exams, other classes, the non-important stuff like English, and I'm like, I guess they're still in high school, so they still need to be able to know this stuff. Once they graduate from high school, technically, if you want to think about it, if you want to look at it in our real world aspect, they're doing high school and college at the exact same time. When they graduate high school, they graduate college at the same time too. So if they kept their college as the quirk, the hero for this school, rather I'd say. And it was crazy because in the beginning, Deku, when it was Mr. Aizawa's test, he actually got the lowest rating, but the guy bluffed. He said, "Oh, you guys really thought I was gonna expel you?" Yeah, kind of, a little bit. I mean, you were very serious about it, and you don't look like the kind of guy that would be joking. Like, you look like a very stern, serious guy. I cannot take you for a joking guy, so would have never known that he actually was joking this entire time. But it turns out that he was joking the entire time. It's like, yeah, guys, I would never really expel you guys. Like, what? What a backhand bitch slap, dude. Like, if you're not gonna expel me, say that. He did it in order to motivate them, and a lot of people actually knew that, and then a lot of people actually didn't. It was a few that actually knew it, and then a little amount of them didn't actually know that. So shout out to the ones that did know. Y'all suck for not telling anyone else. What's up? Oh my god, can we talk about this though? Alright, so they're doing what is it, hero training now, which is the most important class, so they give it to All Might, clearly the world's greatest hero, and they're learning combat training now when it comes to hero, and they're doing combat day 1, and you have no idea. Like, Bakugo just really wants to fight my boy Midoriya. Call it by the last names. The Kazuki really wants to fight Midoriya, Deku, and he just wants to really see what type of quirk Deku has, because his entire life, they've been childhood friends. He's never once seen Deku actually have a quirk. And even the flashbacks sometimes, they used to be really good friends. They used to be really good friends. They would get along. They liked each other's company. And, Deku kind of be like a little younger brother to Kazuki. And now, like, Kazuki is just acting like a bitch. He's like, oh, he's got a powerful quirk. It's stronger than mine. Like, even Deku's saying, oh, I know that Kazuki's quirk is stronger than mine. Like, no, it's not. It's not. I'm telling you, when they show a lot more of his power inside of the anime series, you will know. Because I actually laughed when Kazuki said that. I'm like, bro, you kidding, right? He's kidding, right? He's kidding? No, he's not kidding. Oh, he's serious. Oh, he's serious. Well, get that ego out your head, boy. You're not that cool. Freaking edgy ass, dude. I'll fight him myself. I'll fight Deku on my own. Freaking edgy anime ass. Oh, but it is an anime. I don't know, man. My man Kazuki gotta chill. Like, bro, it is okay. Nobody hurt you. All right, like, you're taking it way too seriously. Like, yes, Deku worked his ass off, man. 10 straight months, and I gotta work. Like, fuck. And he lived when he used 100% of it. So, what? My man Kazuki really has to chill, man. My man Kazuki has no chill because he's pissed off all the time. Like, bro, who hurt you, man? I'd love to know. But what I like the most, though, before that little rewind, they gave everybody, to keep on continuing to recap, they gave everybody their hero costumes. Now, they registered for these hero costumes, and they designed it themselves, then sending it into the hero registration, and then they would design these costumes based on their quirk. And I thought it was really adorable, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Deku's mom always warms my heart. Shout out this. I watched this on Mother's Day too. Then I'm recording this on Mother's Day, so happy Mother's Day to all of you. But Deku's mom is just, oh my god, she warms my little heart so much, dude, because she brought a little costume. It was just like All Might's costume, and she's like, here, I know my little boy could do great things. And I'm like, my god, my heart, no, my heart, no. And like, good god, man, Deku's mom, you're so MVP, man. You are so MVP. Woo, I'm not gonna lie, my heart really moved there. Deku's mom has always been, and she apologized too. She apologized for, for giving up on him as a child, telling him these horrific things that he's not gonna ever be a hero. You should give up on that dream of becoming a hero because, well, it was true. He didn't have a quirk at the time, and honestly, he never expected this to happen. So his mom was just being realistic, and she's like, you gotta move on, honey. You'll never be a hero. You just gotta let it go. And the doctor told him that, and All Might told him that, and Kazuki's been telling him that, and everyone around has been bullying him and telling him that. And honestly, I am just so happy for Deku. Can we... Round of applause for Deku. I am so happy for Deku for achieving his quirk. Now the only thing you have to do now is control it, maintain it, and make it to where it will not severely damage his body or damage his body at all. So kind of like how All Might, where he can do it and won't damage his body at all. All Might's body is just ironically, of course, damaged. Ironically, because Deku's damaged himself. All Might got damaged because he tried too much. He tried too hard. He risked too much, whereas Deku's getting hurt by his own quirk. Is my man Pichu? I think he might be Melee Pichu. I think he might just Shadow Mewtwo from Pokken? He might just be. But he's a very powerful man. Like, if you have to show his full potential, he's a very powerful man. And I'm loving the character build up. And I just wanted to give a quick shout out to the anime and a quick huge shout out to Studio Bones for staying true to the manga. Every single episode up to this point has been true to the manga. They have not been leaving out major things. Okay, so just shout out to Studio Bones. All right, shout out to the My Hero Academia anime. It is easily becoming one of my favorite animes. Like, if I made a top 10, yes, it would be on that top 10 list, but I'd have to see more seasons confirmed. If not, then it's not on the top 10 and it's on top 20, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. But back into the point though, they all got hero costumes, and I thought it was really adorable how Deku actually had a hero costume of All Might, and it was funny because All Might noticed, like, it's so obvious. And I actually laughed out loud. I actually LOL'd. And normally when I watch anime, even the comedy ones, outside of Bubble, funniest anime ever, I recommend it. I don't really laugh at the puns like that. The only animes that really make me laugh is this one, Haiku, sometimes Naruto, you know. So yeah, it was just funny that it was so painfully obvious, you know. But when you saw Ochaka was blessed, I was so blessed because she's so fine, dude. She was so fine. I was like, yo, in that pink leather costume, so curvy. I was like, yo, Ochaka. Oh man, it's so different to look at her in the anime compared to the manga, because the manga is just white, black and white drawings, you know. But good God, woo! I had to open a window there. It was awesome. Wow. And then she clearly kind of, she low-key kind of wants Deku, but she's low-key kind of friends on Deku. Oh, really funny part too, she's like, you know, Deku means that you don't give up. So, yeah, or something like that. And he was like, actually, I like it. He's like, I'm Deku. He like blushed because he's like, oh, I don't like being called Deku. Kazuki bullies me, that's not a bully name. He's like, oh, I kind of like Deku. It means you don't give up. She's like, I'm called Deku. Like, as soon as she said she liked it, bam. So, if it's not obvious and if no one caught on to it yet, he kind of has the hots for her. And, you know, generic. She acts like a generic anime main character, role supporting character. So a role character that's supporting the main character. She's like a generic girl like that, where she doesn't really like the main character, doesn't really have a crush on the main character, but she acts like she does. She's just trying to be a good friend. Like, Anna Hose, dude. Anna Hose. Anna Hose. I tell you what, Anna Hose, you don't know if they like you don't know if they don't. Shit. Oh, bye. But like, back to the point though, when I started the combat training, what I really like the most is I love what My Hero Academia, what this does, and I really want to give a quick shout out to Studio Bones because they are animating this. They get the full credit for this. They are really making the moments where Deku shines amazing. Every time he gets serious and he's talking, where he's like, I will take him, I will handle him. Every time when he's about to, you know, do something awesome and epic. Wow, it's 2016, I just said epic. They have the music, the build up, everything, the shock, how everybody else reacts. It is always amazing. I talk about it in every single episode, but how everybody else reacts in the entire show, contrasted to what Deku does, is absolutely spot on amazing. It is so hype. Everyone is so shocked. They're like, oh, Deku's a god. You know, like when he lifted up Kazuki, the music and suspense was amazing. And he flipped him. He's like, oh, I know where you go because, you know, I had a hero analysis book and you too were on that because I wrote down all amazing heroes and I think you're an amazing hero. So, but like, he read your ass, boy. He read your ass since day one, dude. Get red. Get freaking red, dude. He caught you on that roll and he flipped them, dude. Oh my god. Because, I mean, he does always start off that way. I actually have noticed it too if you look at the anime. He does always start off that way. He does, with the jumping right fist. He always starts that way. Like, my man, my dude, like, mix it up. Oh my god, he's going on this whole speech, like, I will not let you win, we'll see through this, and then it kind of ends off there and continue on from that from next time. They are actually going to be fighting, which I legitimately cannot wait for them to fight, and It's gonna be awesome. It's just gonna be absolutely amazing. Even the suspense just from the build of how the fight is starting, it's just gonna be amazing. All right, I'm gonna love it. But that's gonna be it though for this review, guys. Of course, if you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you already haven't. I'd love to hear feedback. The support on my hero reviews have been doing amazing. I love to hear feedback. Also, I'm gonna cash back up to Myoga, Kiss Niver, you'll be seeing a lot. I'm just gonna do a batch of first impressions rather than just separate ones, you know. But we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching again, guys. And with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Goodbye.